Hello YouTube and Twitch. Today is week 5 of SlothFang's Minecraft story. Today we're going to jump in and explore and hopefully find some more crops like some pumpkins, beetroots, potatoes, carrots. Believe that's more or less the assortment. Last time we were on, we relocated and expanded the sugarcane farm and did some beautification of the village just over yonder there. But yeah, today exploration unknown with find more crops for more farms. I'm going to get set up. We're going to get a spare bed with us so we can skip night as we travel. And yeah, so thank you everyone for clicking on this video. If you enjoyed this, there's a playlist of more right above now. And with that though, there are other content available for you. All sorts of different games and Let's Plays, definitely worth checking out. I'm going to smelt that so we can yeah. Alright, so for this we need a pick, we need that. And let's get a sword, and we'll also do a shield. Oh, wrong one. I'll do one more wood. Plank. Boom. Ta-da. We'll bring some wheat and a bucket with us. Where's the spare bed? There we go. Spare bed. And before we go out, hi bees! We're gonna go down to the cow farm and feed them before we're going, and then when we come back, we'll do the same. By the way, this direction is in fact east, so it's north, east, south, and west. Moo. I had a pretty great week in weekend this past weekend. Got a bunch of stuff done for the game and other assortments. We're also bringing wheat with us in case we see any animals. We want to help populate the area, as well as also we can turn into bread worst case scenario. So we're at just over 300 half and 100 quarter. 366 125, and this is positive positive Z, positive X. Some cool areas down there. Ooh, some water. Nice. So last week, yeah, I did a bunch of stuff for the game. Kind of figured out some things. Whoop. Wow, my game's lagging. That's not good. A bunch of game development stuff for a couple games I'm working on. Alarm. What else did we do? There was a few things. Reorganized my desk. While we're sleeping, I'll take a sip of my drink. We had my brother, mother, and sister over for some board games and barbecue. It was fun. normally run, but because of this, all these caves that pop up kind of makes it unbearable as someone who's trying to explore. Now, I did see a jungle. I do want to get some jungle wood. Cocoa beans is a farm we could definitely do. Bamboo. That's also another farm we could do. I'm going through these trees. Whoa. I find that there's too many caves that pop up through the ground. Too many. Is that a broken? Yeah, part of a tree spawned in the mushroom. That looks interesting. I do want to... Okay, so we're right here. I do want to make some changes. Quality. Yeah, some of this I should change now while we're at it. We're in the 50. Fast dynamics. Okay, we should be good. Alright, so we're gonna get some cocoa beans. Oh, there's a village over there. Nice. We'll have to raid, borrow some sugar from our neighbors. It's always impressive to see what exactly is nearby. Just over the ridge, you know. You go over the ridge of the horizon and see, oh, hey, so-and-so was near us. That's cool. But this past Friday, we played for a couple hours of Resident Evil 2, the remake on Xbox Series X. And I was doing a challenge where for every time I die, we take a hot sauce shot. Fortunately, well, you'll have to check the video on Twitch. It should come out this past Friday of this YouTube. But for Twitch, here, you have to pretty much wait until Friday to see the video. So that'll be exciting. We're about like we're between a third and a half of way through the game. Because I know some people can beat it typically the first time in 4 hours, some beat it in 6. Well, probably closer to 6, so we're about probably 3 episodes for this first playthrough. Leon A. And what that means is for Resident Evil, there's 2 parts typically per character, usually. Where there's the A, where you start off as them, or B, where you play them as the second half of the story. I guess that's the best way to describe that. There's a little bit better way to describe it, but yeah. And you play as either Leon or Claire. Typically, if you do Leon A, then you do Claire B, and then you can do Claire A and Leon B, for example. You don't have to do both of them, but that's just kind of the option of like, hey, if you do this, and here's the next progression. So hopefully we get a sapling. To get one of these big trees, you need 4 saplings. Put them in a 2x2 square. Otherwise, just one will bump into the little tree dudes that we've been popping here. Yay, we got a sapling. Alright, let's go to this village over here. Oh, and there is a path over here. Sweet. Ow, my legs. I'd laugh if you could see the other village from here. That'd be cool. Hello, knock knock. Ooh, nice. You got a lectern. Nothing else here, but it's a cool double decker. Oh, there's no beds here. That's unfortunate. But then again, not sleeping where you work is nice. I mean, it'd be nice if you had the opportunity of, hey, you go ahead and take a nap. Hi. Oh, because you were stuck in here. Right, got it. Okay. Anything good, neighbor? Oh, but you give me emerald to bread. Well, I already got bread, but thank you, though. Well, if we need emeralds, we can turn wheat into emeralds, thanks to you. Hey, what's up, Chief? Nice, nice. The the typical rotten flesh into, or you know, redstone, vice versa. Oh, blacksmith. Ah, there we go. Got pants, heck yeah, and an extra pick, thanks. It's the first time in ages, I mean years, that I've seen actually a blacksmith for a village, let alone a blacksmith. Because it used to be you'd have this wasn't your average looking, you know, they added the villager crap to it. And I hadn't seen since they've done that, a village. It was frustrating. Hey, what's up, bud? Ooh, carrot, nice. Oh, it's a seed. Okay, cool, we got a carrot. Looks like next time we'll be doing a carrot farm build and something else, who knows. Where's the front door? Oh, here we go. Hi, what's up? Oh, Clayda, nice. That's a nice little front patio. Is that, yeah, that's pretty much the village. I'm gonna go over this way a little bit. Oh, there's bamboo. We definitely want to get bamboo. Let's look for a more defining spot. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back over here and find the carrots. Oh, we found the carrots and the potatoes. Heck yeah. And beetroots. There you go. So beetroots, carrots, and potatoes, and the cocoa beans. Nice. Also, isn't that funny looking? The woe crash and just pants. I mean, that's more or less what he is technically in game. So, really not that far of a cry off of what he actually looks like. I think one of my favorite things, besides the eye polishers, I don't know how I perform, so I'll have to do some like a few minute testings on getting this set up better. But for some reason, yeah, my game's kind of chugging along. I wonder if it's because how I encode streams. If that's an issue, since it's all a single PC stream. That probably is it, if I had to bet. Or guess I should say, we don't want to bet on the unknown, that's bad. And betting in the end is, you're risking money you need to lose. Why? Alright. But exploring Minecraft has always been my, oh no, a fire. Has always been my favorite thing to do, regardless of, you know, loading and, you know, screen tear limitations. Whoa, hold on. See, like this lake, okay, cool, you know, but like if like the regular area around it, that'd be a pain. Was cave-like, that'd be a pain. Well, this looks like it's more natural than anything. We haven't influenced this in any way to burn, so we're just gonna stop while we'll let it do its thing. I want to actually use a sword. How many, we got more than a stack. Okay, never mind. So we've done a pretty lucrative, exploration and, item for further farm collecting. So that's great. Oh, there's a tall tree, but it's down and, wow. That's cool. I have to say, when I heard about the jungle being introduced way back in the day, and the jungle temples and all that, and the traps, and then the secret hidden puzzle, really blew me away. I remember, and I still to this day, I want to figure out the puzzle. I know there's a simple, you know, left, right, middle, or something like that, or just left, right, for like the levers. But I've always been yeah, you can mine through and just get it instantly. But what's the fun in that? At least get the puzzle and then do it. I know on a couple updates oh, melon, heck yeah, more melon. There was a point where the trap didn't work because of some update bugged it. And, so that I always wondered why, hey, why doesn't this work anymore? And then I found out well after, oh yeah, because it was bugged. I'm like, But yeah, I think the jungle is my favorite. Old school biome, and then the new biome is the flower biome. Kind of where we live. It's kind of a grassy area with trees, a ton of different flowers. The whole. There's a variety. And then I think birch, because I do love birch wood. Of course, you have like the Birch Hills, Jungle Hills. I love those areas. We're kind of in like Jungle Hills ish. But yeah, I really enjoy. Ooh, what's up with these trees? Oh, in the water, I guess. Oh, perfect. It's like bucket challenge without the bucket. Oh wow. 2 massive trees. I forget how tall they are. We're gonna break this tree. Whoop. I forgot. How long it takes? I should have made a axe. I would have been faster mining. Oh, there we go. All right, we'll sleep here for the night. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I think biome-wise, it's pretty much, yeah. It's just that pretty much is it. Swamps are cool. Especially the whole slime. Ooh, sapling. We'll just do this, just so I can get a better view. I'd like to have 8 to 12, but we'll take with what we. Whoop! Ow! Take what we can get. Vines eventually. Also, I need to get vines. I don't have. Do I have the capacity? I do. Okay. Heck. We'll do this then. We always need vines. Vines are cool for both builds as well as just in general, How many vines we got? We got 18. That's good enough for now. Oh, well, I guess we can clip off the tree. And ooh. Delicious. Now, when it comes to my favorite trees, spruce. Oh, I forgot the dark oak forest, what I call Alice in Wonderland, just because I don't know, it feels like it's a tale of Alice in Wonderland, fairy tales and so on. But yeah. So the spruce is my favorite wood, followed by birch, followed by jungle, and then oak, in that order. We got chicken. Move that over. Yeah, sweet. Oh, these are oak. Never mind. I gotta get those. I always forget the ground ones aren't necessarily the same. Come up here and try it. Quite a nice open area. It looks like we're headed back towards the savannah, but we are still east, so southeast, so we're fine. I know we've moved a little bit further towards south than what we were intended, so we'll have to head north, while still maintaining east, of course. So we'll get that done. But just kind of, we more or less have checked off the second objective. Right now we're just exploring. So there's the eastern portion of this world currently, our nearby area, excuse me, is in fact a jungle, which is exciting. We can come over here, build a few jungle-related things. It'd be nice. Three. one more. Need one more sapling. I mean, we can always come back, but since we're already out here, you know, mining, farming's the better word, for saplings, so might as well, you know, while we're here. I do wish I'd had an enchanted wood axe that was, of course, mending and unbreaking, but fortune. I know what you're thinking, wooden silk touch. Well, no, if I'm already going through the leaves, I mean, you get a bunch and they stack up versus, you know, you're wanting the shebang of the saplings or apples if it's like an oak tree. So we've gotten to the point now where I don't think Minecraft should add it anymore unless it's doing a fully intended of like, hey, this is a multi-purpose thing, it both aesthetically as well as it does something. Because I mean, we don't need. We've you know, we really get to the point where, like, sure, the Underdark's cool and we'll have to we're gonna get to check that out technically, this update. That's gonna be cool. We'll have to figure. I'll have to look up, do my. Ooh, we got 5. Sweet. We'll I'll farm this tree and then we'll head northeast. Ooh. Also, if we find any cactus, that would be a score. That'll be the real bonus of the episode. The Underdark is something to do with like underground, like the general regular grassy plains mountain area. I think. I don't know. But that would be so cool to experience that. That definitely will be a death or 2 or 3 or 5. From what I hear. Alright, and we got, 7 saplings. Score. If we see any cows or chickens, we'll have to, unfortunately, farm them for food. Sorry, chicken. We've also been talking to a few different places, my fiance and I, for venues for our wedding. We decided, you know, next year's probably going to be the best year to get married. Just given, you know, funds and whatnot and other stuff. So we're like, okay. And, yeah. So we got that going for us. We actually, this Sunday coming up, we'll be going to tour the venue. I've been there before for a wedding, not my wedding, of course. I've never been married, and neither has my fiance. But with who we're, it's not too far from our house, but it's a reasonable amount of distance. So it's like, hey, that'd be the perfect venue. And it's affordable and everything, and regardless if we're doing a party of 20 or a party of 60, it's still about, like, I mean, obviously that's when it comes down to, like, plates, you know, because your ceremony and reception is just, you know, oh, hey, you know, it's a flat rate, but then when you get into the food, drinks, it's like per person, it's X, Y, and Z. Okay, we still have space. And other piggy, I'll let you be the survivor to warn them of the hash slinging, the slash slinging, the mash bringing, the bash dinging, the hash slinging slasher. You know, the other day, actually, I was working on a... Do I have bones on me? No, I don't. Dang. Hey, wool. There were sheep. Oh, pumpkins! 1 out of 2. Bonus acquired. What am I getting rid of? Do I need feathers? Yes, for eventually for... Okay, here's what we'll do. Boom. 3... 4, 5, 6. We'll keep a few pumpkins here just for natural purposes of, even though they won't spread from that, but still. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Score pumpkins, yeah. I think those are lilacs. Hey, more melons. We'll grab a few just because that's a food source. We'll leave one as a survivor. Oh, yeah, because they can talk. But I hope everyone's doing well. definitely tell me below if you had a good weekend, bad weekend. Doesn't matter. Tell me about your weekend. I'd love to hear how things went weekend and week went for you. Always exciting to hear everyone's plans. You know, if you went anywhere, even if you didn't go anywhere, if you read a book, watched a movie, or you watched a show you've watched a million times. Either way, you know, always good to hear from the zoo, as I like to call everyone. We're all together as a zoo, different animals, different people. You know. All right. Ooh, wow. More mountains with. Look at that. All that bamboo. It's like a bamboo jungle hill thing. Bamboo hills? Anyone? No? Oh, dark oak. See, the thing about dark oak is they require 4 saplings to grow 1 tree. You can't, you know, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So it makes me wish I had 3 iron. I know I can make a regular axe by hand, but eh. I also could technically get some brown and red mushrooms. Ooh, and there's also birch. Let's see if we can just get a birch sapling. Alright, let's see if we can get 4 birch saplings in. We also watched the first episode of the new season of Harley Quinn, the adult-esque HBO Max cartoon. And yeah, really good so far. I won't talk about the show in spoiler-esque form just because it just, you know, It's a brand new show, and I will say I am enjoying the kind of what they've dealt with so far, story-wise. Hey, we've, you know, this and that, and I think that's really good thematically. It's a good story to kind of tell. We're going to do a workbench here. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to put the bed down. And then we're going to get a wood cutting axe, and we're just going to cut down some dark oak. Get, hopefully, at least 4 saplings, but we'll see how it goes. Any mushrooms at all? I had a brown mushroom, huzzah. We'll just tear down this entire brown mushroom and then go from there. Because that way we can also do a mushroom farm at some point. We're doing really good gathering resources for farms. We're really prepping for future episodes. Uh-oh. It's a skeleton. I can't tell if that's underground or when we hear the whiz bang of an arrow flying past, we'll know that it's here. Death coming for us. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. So red and brown mushrooms, that's perfect because then we can have soup if we want to go anywhere. We just get a stack, we get a bowl stack, we get a stack of red and brown, and then we just make soup as we go. It'd be nice. Because don't get me wrong, I mean, cooked beef is the ultimate thing, but I like mixing up what I eat in game, just kind of like in real life, you know, give it a variety, make it feel special. Alright, so we got that. Is there anything I can... Here, hold on. We can... Actually, there. Let's go for this tree here. It's far enough away, so sapling-wise. The idea is that we want to avoid the skeleton, but also we want to make sure that the leaves are enough away from other tree types. I mean, if it's dark oak by dark oak, that's fine. But like if it's birch or oak, you have a chance where some of the leaves are the other, or vice versa, and it's a pain. Is there anything we can get rid of? We got sticks. We got that. We got that. I guess we could technically get rid of that. We don't necessarily need that many bamboo. Okay, we got a sapling. Sweet. Score. Ow. I was doing the math, and we are going to have an issue regarding when we go to Disney World in 2 months. Chips Ahoy and I. So with that, we will have to do like back-to-back streams, or more than one stream in a week, and then there will be technically. So here's how what it looks like actually. So if we pull up the calendar, October 1st through 8th, we leave on the 1st, we come back on the 8th. So that 3rd, we'll be missing a Twitch live stream on the whole week, which is fine. Just because, vacation, I got to take care of myself. You all got to probably things to do that week anyways. So the 26th we'll probably do 3, because we do for that week, and then we do one for this week, and then we do one for this week, just for YouTube wise, because that way when it comes into this week, I can then record for the next week. You see what I'm saying? So we have to do 3 in order to be able to be on speed with everything. And I technically could just record extra long and say, hey, we're doing these 6 things. Here's the first 2. Here's the next 2. And here's the next 2. And then that's, and then I just cut it in the editing. And it's just one long Twitch stream. I mean, who knows, Because I want to maintain my my Monday and Friday schedule of YouTube. So far, we're doing pretty good. We got through October 8th for highlights. I actually have to go back through and get a couple highlights for Resident Evil. So that'll be nice. And then I'll time a few other things around that. But yeah. And so far, we're hitting over 100 on our YouTube shorts, which is great. I need to eventually upload, I think during my time just before... Oh no. Just before my trip, I'll have uploaded on TikTok. Because I've got like over 50 or so. Ta-da! Yay! We've got 50 or so, it's like 60 some odd actually, YouTube shorts that I've never put on TikTok. And a lot of people are like, you gotta put it on TikTok. You're gonna get a lot more subscribers, a lot more viewers. I'm like, yeah, just doing it, It's on my list. It's not like I don't want to do it. It's just I just need to take the time to upload them, Because I've got all the clips. Most of my clips I go through. What is it called? I forget the. Wait, is that an apple? So I don't think this is. Oh, we'll see. I mean, we got 4 saplings, so we're good there. But I also got an apple, and I don't know. I'm trying to think of what the clip thing that I use. So I've got an extension for Twitch that lets me easily, if I want to go through and clip something, it'll let me clip something, and it sends me the file. Also, so there's no like bit loss or anything, stream loss or anything like that, which is really nice. And then I have this function where it's like, all right, what's the Twitch link, or if you have it on your computer, for the clip. And then it lets you do all sorts of either, camera or not camera at the top or in a bubble and so on. And it's really nice. And I know there's a bunch out there. I just picked the one that a bunch of big streamers were like, hey, we've been using this one. It's a great company. And, we know the people and blah, blah, blah. And so I've checked it out. And it actually is pretty nice. It emails you all of it. And it gives you like, hey, here's what the original Twitch clip highlight was. And then you just download it. Save it to the computer. And yeah, it works out great. But so between after the Resident Evil 2 remake, we're gonna jump into, I believe, GTA 4. I've tested that out and it looks so great. We were actually gonna do that first, but when we hit that 10 subscriber, 10 sub goal, you know, that happened. So I was like, well, we'll do that because that'll be 2-3 streams if that, or what I'll probably do is it'll probably another stream. It'll probably be 4 to 6 hours, well, 4 hours long. But in that case, I'll just cut it down for YouTube into 2 parts, and then we'll go from there. Eventually, I want to try and see what happens if I cut down VOD into 20-minute episodes. Just because I've seen a lot of people who are like, hey, I can't watch a 2-hour video if it was 20 minutes, you know. But I'm like, but then it's not me actually cutting it down. It's not a bite size. It's like, well, I do a mission in GTA or 2, you know, and then I, you know, repair my car. Okay, cool, that's an episode. But if I don't actively in a live stream treat that as an episode and break it down that way, it's just, you know, a VOD pretty much. And so it's just like, that's not the kind of content I want for the channel. I've got some content I've been writing and editing, like me being really serious with, you know, making content is breaking down, okay, hey, what am I wanting to talk about? What am I wanting to do? And then kind of not writing a script, but like, okay, if I'm talking about, you know, video games in my life, okay, let's do a breakdown. What are the most vital points to talk about, you know, in a major sense, and then some minor things to like bridge between each other, as well as that kind of support each major topic or point, I should say. And then going through there and figuring it out and kind of wording it in a way like I go and I just talk out loud, and I through OneNote I just do a voice to text format, and it picks up everything more or less. There's a few words where it's like, we didn't get that, and I'm trying to figure out, well, what did I say? And so I'll say it out loud again to myself and go, oh, it's potato, okay, cool, or whatever it is actually. And that's been really exciting and interesting to be able to treat it as a proper like content creator, because instead of just, oh, I'm recording me playing Minecraft. I mean, that's fun to be chill. This is a great chill form on Twitch and in VODs too, with, you know, if people want to watch that. But my big thing is, ooh, we got 6 saplings now, nice. Creating the content I want to create, and it does still stem with, it still is Minecraft, making videos involving video games. But I found that it's the storytelling aspect that really centers around that for me. And so there is a series I'm working on, and there's a few other things also behind the scenes I've been working on that I'm really excited to show and release. But it's a lot of work. Like there's one video of Phasmophobia I've been editing. It's me, Kino, and Sliant. And it's one of those, like, I'm probably only get like 5 views out of it, but to me it's such a great idea of what we did, and then going from there, that I don't want to just leave it be. I feel like that wouldn't do it just, you know. All right, what can I get rid of? Let's get rid of, nope, cobblestone. We'll sleep first, so we'll wait. Receives back today, I think. Let's see. We've done more farming than exploring. We'll go a little bit more further out, and then we'll come back. How far are we? 14 and okay. We need to figure out a manner of what am I dropping to pick up the bed. Okay, say it's the bucket. We'll do pickaxe actually. But having free iron pick. We'll get rid of, there we go, that. Alright, hasta la vista. That was fun. We'll definitely at the end do a recap of all the stuff we got. I mean, obviously at any point you can stop and point like, oh, you stop and pause when I open inventory like that and go, oh, cool, he's got all this stuff. But part of the fun is, you know, talking about it, you know? Ooh, got a shield, protect me. I've asked you Scourge of this overworld. Oh, a free bow? Ship. That. I didn't pick up the bow? Crap. Bow's almost broken though. Oh well, rip. Rip the bow. Scourge of this overworld. Let's pretty clever. Oh, we're gonna be taller than the jungle mountains over there. Dang. Let's see if there's anything past this ridge here. But no, we've gone over a bunch of stuff. I was talking to someone, and I helped create. They're doing. Their name's Fabernator, and they had like 30 to 50 games. They were working on a full-fledged list, and they were looking to raise money because they don't have a working car, and so I'm like, oh, okay. They were looking to get a Subaru Impreza, and he's a streamer here on Twitch. Check him out. Fabe, Faber Nator, Nator, Fabernator. He's all about the neighborhood, his community that he's developed. He's close to being to more or less most of the metrics for partnership on Twitch. His view count's really the only thing. That and maintaining an excellent, unique content entertainment. Otherwise, I think he's got it. He just needs to work on those two things more or less, and he's got pretty much it. And then constantly uploading highlights and VODs to Twitch and TikTok, YouTube and TikTok, but either way. And so I originally said that, hey, your subathon should be, called Subaru, Subathon, Subaru-a-thon or something like that. And everyone's like, oh yeah, Subaru's great. And then he talked about how he's, doing all these games. And then so I'm like, we should call it Game Gauntlet. And then he knows someone else said it and credited them, even though I'm like, okay. I've been working on my own Game Gauntlet for a bit now. Kind of a light spoilers there, but oh, that's a pretty cool cave that, wow, like a giant worm came through or something. But I'm working on a Game Gauntlet because I have a ton of backlog games and I'd like to play through a bunch of games that I've never played through. And that's also something similar that he's doing now, is those 50 games are games he's never played. My idea, and then he also did, and it just shows you there's really no unique ideas, to be honest, anymore. They all sit on a standard, especially storytelling, the 7 types of stories. But anyway, the point is 1 hour playtime and then review for a minute. My thing is, I'd rather do an hour just doesn't seem like it's enough, And seeing how he's reviewed games and stacked them up on a tier list of top 5 through 50, really shows that, oh, this game was great and blah blah blah, and I'm definitely gonna play it again, and played well over the hour minute time, and yet he ranked it like 40 or 20, and I'm like, but then what's your ranking then? You describe all these great things and like, oh no, it's the 30th out of 50, and yet he ranks a game top 5, and it's like, it's a good game, I guess, and then the top 5 though, and I'm like. But then again, that's everyone's opinion. But at least sticking to a structure, because he said a structure, and But hey, you know what? He's doing an amazing thing, and he's been streaming it for the entire time, and I'm like, oof, it's a long time. It was today is Monday of this live stream recording. He's been going at it since Friday about like 2 p.m. Eastern, and we're in Central, so since like 1-ish. So yeah, he's been going at it. Yeah, and I fully enjoy his channel. It was, I think, Saturday morning was actually a year ago when I found his channel. I had just left the bank that I worked at for reasons we'll maybe talk about in a video. I did one video, but I took the video down just because it wasn't it. That wasn't it. But one of these days I'll do a video about myself and the careers I've led and all that, and and then different parts out of that can be their own videos just because of how in depth it is. But ooh, fire! I was looking for a Twitch channel. The people I was watching, there was no one really on in the morning that I could like eat my breakfast. Breakfast through like lunchtime. There was no one I could watch before I started working on stuff, or while I was working on stuff. And this guy was playing. I believe he was playing Days Gone at the time, which is a post-apocalyptic game set in the like 20 years from now, where it's kind of like they're more or less zombies, if you will, and you play as a biker of a biker gang, and you're riding a motorcycle. And I had heard mixed reviews about it initially, but I knew that it was a PlayStation, I think, exclusive. It was something that I wanted to play eventually.
I actually wanted to sit down and like this game looked like it was a great game, and he was playing it and he said I went through the exact same thing when the game first came out. There was mixed reviews, and there were some things definitely about it that have definitely improved. That were the issue, but whoa, snow, and wow, I don't think I've ever. How far are we? 22 and -5. Whoa, we've gone. Wow, we've gone 3 times the. What can I remove for? Say we get rid of that. But what can I replace? Do we? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, that's enough. That's cool. But he talked about how he was like he felt like it was like a reasonable thing to like someone recommended the game and he felt like the game seemed like it could be potentially really cool for him, and so he went and was like, all right, let's play it. And because he's big about playing storytelling games, he's really big in roguelike games. Like he loves roguelike games, but playing storytelling games and just kind of giving them a chance, seeing the story, and he was blown away by the game. Like he was with like Last of Us when he originally played Last of Us Part 1, and was moved by that story. I'm like, yeah, and so I watched him play it. There were times where just like the whole community, everyone talking, chatting, and all that, and so I'd watch him off and on. And then I didn't watch him for a bit. I don't, life gets in the way. Sometimes you just don't do the things that you normally would do. You're working or something like that. I had a bunch of stuff that I was working on, different things, and so I had to step away from really watching Twitch. And I had been watching, I think, Van for about like a year and a half, maybe close to 2 years at that time, and I'd catch Van less too. And those were that and Ray from Ray Narvaez. I was looking down to see if I was wearing a shirt. Ray Narvaez Jr. were pretty much the 3 streamers that I watch. There's a few exceptions, of course. Vought when he streamed and all that fun stuff. I'd check out Vought. And by the way, these are all people I highly recommend. I'll let you know if I don't recommend them, but if I mention someone's name, I highly recommend them. Like, there's no question about it. Like, they are amazing people, amazing streamers, people that I recommend supporting them, giving them the views if you can, following them, and if you have the money, subscribing. I mean, they're worth it every penny. Entertaining, kind, hilarious, and open-minded. That's a big thing. You get a lot of people who say who talk the talk and walk the walk, but they don't really walk the talk and talk the walk, if you know what I mean. And so it was one of those pieces that I finally got back around. I've been watching Fabrinator off and on. He played like Noida and whatnot. Some really cool games that I really want to check out. And he started, and that's when Elden Ring came out. And so I caught like the big, probably near the end of a playthrough. It was either the first or second playthrough for Fabrinator. I think it was the first one, and then I caught the beginning of the second one. And then that's when I kind of like, oh cool, and like I really want to play Elden Ring, really want to. I just don't like the Dark Souls games. The Dark Souls games aren't the games for me. We need to go like 900 that way. 1100. Ow. And that's when I discovered that I love the gothic horror. So like there's like Bloodborne I need to play, Demon Souls I want to play. But just I played like maybe 2 hours. It was really more of like gameplay was 15 minutes, but overall 2 hours for like cutscenes and everything else of Dark Souls, and it seemed like a game I'd want to play, but it wasn't. I don't want to spend 90% of the game dodging, 9% dying, and 1% actually swinging an attack. Like there's like God of War showed for 2016 game, 2018, I don't know. 2018. It was a game of there's a right moment to attack, and there are times where you either need to dodge their attacks and a few others, and that kind of set like a balance of precedent off of Dark Souls. But like you could still attack if you had certain weapons and all that more than others. Versus Dark Souls, there are bosses where you don't attack majority of the time except for this one instance, and I'm like, I don't want to have to roll around all the time. And someone will come along and say, well, that's actually not the exact case. You do X, Y, and Z and whatnot. But like I've been talking to my buddy Zuriel, And he mentioned that Elden Ring's definitely the game that they've kind of improved on that, and there's a lot more to it than just my 100% breakdown. Which is fair completely. I agree with. The game has a lot to it, and the story and the lore has always been something that's been magnificent. I didn't know that they could get hurt by arrow bouncing off. That's really cool. Spruce. Do I have spruce? I don't. Don't blow me up. No, my luck, this'll get blown up. Alright, if I can get saplings, got one. I hope I can get 8 of these. I will say between here and that other section, I really love the area. So I need to save a screenshot. Whoop. So like Elden Ring's a big game that I eventually want to get into. But it just, if I'm going to do a long playthrough series, it's going to be Stardew Valley. Right now I'm technically doing the GTA games. We're doing a break with the Resident Evil hot sauce shot challenge. The hot shot challenge. But I mean, otherwise, GTA 4 is on my mind. Gosh, to play through that. And the DLCs, oh, I'm so excited. We need 3 more. Come on, Grimade, a sapling tree. Alright. As always, if you have any feedback for this Minecraft series or suggestions for an upcoming episode of like, hey, you should build this, or hey, you should go try and find this or explore this biome, let me know down below. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, we get up. Oh, sorry, tree. One of those moments of trying to activate my shield. It's like, I gotta activate it quicker. So we got 5 saplings. I guess that's good enough. I guess we can just continue heading back. Yeah, 5 saplings should be enough. Do we? Yeah, we'll just. Oh no, let's pick up the bed. Can I actually pick up, or are we out of luck? Spruce. So that's dark oak. There we go. Gotta head south. South. Negative, so we gotta head this way. Positive Z, negative X. Again, if we had a cactus, we would have got everything we wanted. There's also technically like berry bushes, but eh. Ooh. See if we can get a doggo for a friendo. Actually, we'll save that for another time. That should be its own episode as wolf taming. Oh, we watched The Jungle Book finally. The Jungle Book, the live action Disney 2016, I think. Really good, really enjoy. I've always enjoyed and loved the original series, the animated movies. And so we're like, hey, let's watch them. It was late. It was like 10 o'clock. But I'm like, it's under an hour and a half, so why not? And yeah, it was great. I just saved myself because I fell down a little. What on earth? Hold on. No. Hold on. Alright, we'll go down there eventually, but now is not that time. Oh, I almost ate it. That wasn't bad. That's the bad thing about this. Like, they've really brought back the one wrong step and you're gonna jump into ravine and dead. You heading the right way? Okay, yeah, we're still. I wanted to make sure the X was going down from 1300 to 300, and then negative Z was going from negative 500 to positive 200. I think it was like 300, 200. It's something like that. Well, either way, we'll be able to get through. Once we get where we need to get to, roughly, you'll easily be able to tell. We're there. Wow. That looks really cool. Oh, there's hanging. What? That doesn't look like your average cave. Alright, we'll head over there on our way back to base. Oh, your base belongs to us. Should we eat this? Obviously, cooks better in raw. But for especially is it saturation? I don't know. I always call it sustenance in real life. You eat something sugary, has no sustenance. You're gonna be starving afterwards. Whoa. That might just be the tree grew there. That's rare. Usually it's underground. I guess it's considered underground. I don't know. Yeah, if we stayed out another night, we would have definitely needed to make a furnace for food. I should have brought that with me, a furnace. It's kind of hilarious to think of how dense, how heavy something is, and seems like, yeah, no, there's no limitations to me on that. Neither, well, I guess because there's no gravity necessarily for most of these blocks. Plus, you could say it's a video game, but yeah, but in that world, what is, weight like in a game? Like, we're stuck with, hey, I can only carry so much, that's just space-wise. I guess because everything's more or less the same size? I guess except for doors. Though they are 2 blocks tall, they are thinner than your average block, so I guess that also constitutes into something. I don't know. It's interesting. I thought it was diamonds. I was going to ask how on the earth that popped up here. We are going through some cool areas of like, hey, similar areas. So I definitely want to head back this way, north next time, because there does seem to be decent biomes this way. More dark oaks than jungle, kind of the opposite. Oh, and swamps. It's good to know. Some could argue that taking screenshots is cheating, and I'm just like, hey, that's part of the game. They've said that they could have taken it out, but they didn't. And that's the only way to get the cords, Bob and weave. Ooh, birch trees. Heck yeah. This is really cool. Wow. Oh my gosh. We're going to look over here. Hold on. The only downside with this chicken is we might get poisoned from it. Watch the last one be. Wow, okay, not this time. Wow, it's like a thick tree line. Or I guess woods technically. Wow. Oh, and it just got spawned in too because of that lava. That's so cool. See, this to me is traditional Minecraft, like biomes and oh wow, Three Falls. That's what this is called, Three Falls. I can't believe we discovered Three Falls. Two water and the lava. But this is to me is traditional Minecraft because I'd like find one of these like I can never think of what not outcroppings but like these like little indentions of the mountains or like the you know and like tucked away and like I'd build my base into here. Gosh, I definitely this will be an area we build a lot of stuff in sometime. Or we'll hit a milestone and then move out to here. Just look at that. Yeah, I mean you got all that stuff. I don't know what that stuff is over there. But that is interesting. Hold on. No, I can't tell what that is. But yeah, you got like iron throughout that. That'd be a pain to. You definitely need scaffolding. I'll tell you that. But oh, and then the dirt, the podzol. That's really cool. Whoop, we gotta go back. Let's see. We're fairly close to base. I think once we cross this threshold, we'll be back. Uh, enchantment level 200. That's all. Or 20. Wow. I don't know. I said 200. Sunset. A lot of Endermen over here. We gotta hurry up. There's a creeper over there. What happened to my shield? Did it break? Or did I throw it away? Whoops. Accidental. Oh, turtles. I like turtles. Turtles. Hey, I was like, why does that archway look familiar? I'm like, well, since when is that in the game? That's pretty cool. Make sure I don't fall in. Okay, we're good. We do need like a bridge or something over here. Because I can definitely see us doing turtle fostering over here. Turtle wrangling. There we go. There's the food sickness. Hey, what's up, bees? You're the bee's knees. Yeah, there's quite a few beehives over here. That was my one thing. Anytime I played in live servers, there'd be a ton of beehives. I'd only take one. Because someone would come along and take all of them. And I'm like, great. Now people have to search further and harder for that kind of stuff. But even on single player, I like to still maintain that same views. Just in case you never know, you know. Anything yet? Man. Alright, so we're going to boop. Move that over. Alright. So here is what we got. So let's look at, let me get a chest, actually. Let's make a chest. Actually, no, not that. There we go. So we're going to put the saplings in. I'm going to put the, close to that, I'm going to do crops for farms. And then we're going to do, actually we'll do boom. So this is what we found. Oh, there we go. This is what we found here. I think that's really, really cool. So we found dark oak saplings, jungle saplings, spruce saplings, birch, red and brown mushrooms. We found bamboo, vines, feathers, bones. We found dark oak logs, jungle logs, and cocoa beans, spruce logs. We didn't find any birch just because of space time-wise. Brown mushrooms so we can make mushroom soup. Potato, carrots, beetroot seeds, apples, pumpkins, snowballs, white wool, arrow, raw pork chop, and raw chicken. We also found an iron pick, an iron sword, and iron pants. That was quite the experience. I think next time what we're going to do, we're going to do a pumpkin farm. If I can spell right. And we're also going to do, actually, here's what we're going to do. Tree farm, pumpkin farm, carrot farm, potato farm, so tree farm, pumpkin farm, carrot farm, potato farm. Let me go get a sign. Exploration number 1. Which direction did we head? We headed east. East. 8 8 22. Ta-da. And so exploration number 1 east. We headed, yeah, we did head east. Good. Okay. And we went through, the jungles. We found birch, dark oak forest, a little bit of rivers and ravines, kind of a mossy underground area we'll have to explore at some point later on. We got almost all of the crops that we need. I'm trying to think of one that we need besides cactus, So anyways, my name is SlothFang. Thank you so much for watching this. Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube and you made it this far, comment that you made it this far by saying cactus farm ? You'll do, just type that, as well as everyone, and then like the video if you want, if you enjoyed it, or if you didn't like it, dislike it and tell me why you didn't like it. Either way, thank you everyone so much for watching this, both on Twitch and on YouTube. As always, my name is SlothFang. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time on SlothFang's Minecraft story, where we will tree farm, pumpkin farm, carrot farm, and potato farm. Until then, take care. Bye!